It's no big deal. Like, whatever. I'm going to take it to the stupid Apple store, and I swear to God, Apple
The
store...
Apple cult.
Yeah, it's such a...
It's a cult. I hate that place.
It's such a terrible place.
Well, why do you... Nerd out! Well, let's rip on the Apple.
Right. Welcome to another episode of
Nerd Out!
I'm Randy, this is Brian, and God, there's been so many little pieces that we're just going to do another hodgepodge. If you don't like it, turn it off. There you go.
Well, you know what? Not every year can be like the first 6 months of 2017.
Yeah, no
man.
shit.
We're in a lull, dude.
Yeah,
we're about to get hit, but yeah,
yeah, we are about to get hit because that Diaclone Big Powered is coming out, and that was, I'm very excited. Like, I'm almost intimidated by that. We're going to have those Most Beatas, the Alphas. It's going to be an insane...
We had 6 months of toys. Now we have, like, a couple months of our dicks.
Yeah, now I get a couple, like, little tchotchkes and stuff.
Yeah,
I want to start with these. Like, these are the Marvel Legends. I found these at Walgreens.
Who's this guy?
Dude, actually, that reminds me. Before I sit down,
yeah, get the other one.
Yeah. Gotta get the other one. This is keeping it professional. Oh, I can't get them.
Oh shit! I broke your shit. Not really, but
no, you better not break that shit.
His hand is like removable. That's ghetto.
Shh. All right. So like, okay, so these new they're vintage, like, inspired packages of the original Toy Biz Marvel figures, which is crazy because you were making a comment to me on like dude, those are too new to be vintage, but those are actually like over 20 years old.
Yeah, I know. I still hate the packaging though.
I can't believe you hate.
I didn't like the packaging when it was new.
What was it about it that you didn't like? Like, it was cool. I like how it had, like, the...
like the darker background. I don't know. I don't know what it was. It's just maybe I'm just equating it that the figures were sort of a little bit of a letdown. And I know they were cool and they were new.
No.
But I wanted an Iron Man figure, and that removable armor bullshit sucked. And like,
the thing is about I agree with you. Like, the original Toy Biz Marvel figures, the first couple series were a letdown, especially because we were accustomed to, like, superpowers. Secret Wars I thought were kind of crappy figures, but superpowers, we'll use that as the
packaging was better.
Yeah. But, I mean, I agree. Marvel Toy Biz stuff was a letdown when it first came out, but it was all we had.
Yeah.
Like,
it was exciting to see it on the shelf.
So exciting.
It was exciting to see it on the shelf.
Yeah, no, definitely. And they made considering...
piece of fruit?
Considering we hadn't had superhero figures in a little while, like, they gave us an interesting variety of characters. Like, we got Punisher. Like, I was a huge Punisher fan, obviously. I was, like, 13 years old. You have to be a Punisher fan. I like it. I think it's classy, and I actually think I like the new one better because it adds
it's
the,
more
like,
white.
It's
more
got
classic.
More classic. I do like the stubble of the original, but like, I think they're classic. If
that Punisher had the harness but in white, it'd be perfect.
Oh, see, I don't like the harness.
I like the harness but white.
Really?
With a white holster on them? Hell yeah.
My biggest beef is, like, they need to give him better guns. Like, a bazooka isn't going to cover my... Yeah, like, give him, like, a M16 or, like... I'm a fan of the Uzi.
Yeah,
like,
or
an
Uzi. But he needs guns. Like, not cannons. He's the Punisher. You know? Double-fisted, some machine guns, you know?
Yeah, now I've heard a lot of complaints. People saying, oh, I'm paying $20 for these, and I'm not getting a Build-A-Figure, and the package is less.
It's shitty. I didn't think about that. Hell, I'm with you guys.
Really?
Yeah, they're screwing you guys.
The thing is,
I'd be pissed.
I'm not, and I'll tell you why. I like the Build-A-Figure concept, and I hope it continues. But really, like, the likelihood is 50% of Marvel Legends collectors are casual collectors.
Yeah.
And they're not building the figure anyway, so they end up taking that piece and
selling it.
Yeah, and on top of that, all it does is encourage people to steal and bring figures back to the store in, like, different characters. Like, they're taking their new Punisher and they're putting the Submariner figure in there and returning it so they can steal the Build-A-Figure part.
That's ghetto.
Yeah, that's really, really shitty. Like, I'm going to say it right now.
That's ghetto.
If you can't afford to collect the toy and buy the toy, just get out of the hobby. It's just not for you. Like, admire it.
Agreed.
Admire it from afar. Because if you're going to be stealing or you're going to be returning figures, it's not a hobby for you. Look at pictures on the internet, and that'll have to satisfy your
I agree,
demand.
man. Or they should just package them in on the card. So you can't repackage it.
I mean, this does make that easier.
Yeah, I mean, screw collector-friendly packaging. If people are taking advantage of it, that shit.
Absolutely.
I wish I worked at a Toys R Us.
Why?
So I could call some asshole out on that. Like, no, dude, this isn't the right thing.
Yeah.
Like, how fun would that be to call someone's ass out at? Like, it would be worth putting up with a shitty job.
I agree.
Just to do that.
Because what a cocksucker you are if you are doing that. If you're buying a toy and you're taking the figure out and you're putting in a shitty figure that you don't care about and trying to scam.
That's fucking over a dying hobby in the first place.
Absolutely.
That it needs every fucking penny it can get, and you're fucking them.
And that's why they're $20, is because people are doing shit-ass things like that. Oh, man. That anger just knocked over Jareth.
Actually, I like that one way more. Sorry.
Really?
This one
okay,
sucks.
But how about this one?
He's bowling.
I want to say that this Wolverine, you can decide which one you like better. I think the new Wolverine actually makes that a top 10 of the year type figure. I'm not shitting. I'm a fan of Wolverine.
You like this one more?
Yeah. Yep. Way better. It's amazing.
They gave him hair.
Yeah, and he comes with a good Logan head. And he comes with this cool, like, homage to the... Do you remember the first series of the Toy Biz X-Men figures?
Yes. Oh, he has a mask?
Yeah,
I was going to say, that's what I hated about that.
Dude, I hated that, too.
I wasn't sure if that mask was on the little figure, too, because I had the big one, and he had the mask.
Dude, that Wolverine figure, the very first X-Men Toy Biz figure, looked like it was, like, terrorist Wolverine.
Yeah, and
like,
didn't he have retractable claws?
Yeah. I liked the figure. I liked the figure because it was all I had. But it was short. It was squat, which is Wolverine, and he looked like an angry, ugly little guy. I loved it, and but I mean, it's a cool homage. Like, I dig it. I'm very excited about these series. I think I'm gonna get the Captain America and Spider-Man, and then call it a night. Would I want Marvel Legends to switch to this format ultimately? No, but I think the quality of figure is more desirable, like more cartoony, like the colors are a little bit more vibrant. I dig that. I got them at Walgreens. I think they're starting to ship everywhere now. I'll be honest with you, like, it's going to be hard not to give Marvel Legends a Toy of the Year type credit because...
well, you're insane.
You think I'm insane?
A little bit. I mean, I can't put that with the Voltron, or with the VF-31, or with the Megatron, or with...
Yeah, no. Toy line of the year. Like, I mean...
I couldn't. I don't collect them.
No, I guess not. But you can appreciate the fact... Like, when you go to the Toys R Us, there are very few consistent toy lines, and Marvel Legends is one of them. Like, they're consistently good, and they consistently get better. If they were $15 a pop... They'd be an absolute home run.
I mean, the whole thing is from an outside level. It seems like the same as that. I mean, a little different paint on his arms. Right. I get it, but
that's a good figure for $20.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like the whole line is good though.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
like,
my
I don't
point.
have any rip on it, but it seems like they've been consistently good forever.
Yeah, you know what though? No, it's true. But when Hasbro took over from Toy Biz, the figures got really shitty. And I remember noticing that difference. I do miss some of Toy Biz's old washes that they used to put on the figures.
They did paint the shit out of them.
And plus, and those figures retailed for $6.
Did they really?
Totally.
No, they didn't.
Yes.
In the like absolute bombshell package.
Yep. With the
Galactus
Build-A-Figures, $6.
Wow.
That just shows you the insane level of inflation action figures have gotten.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the Marvel Legends figures. I wish Hasbro approached their other toy lines like that. But we've had this conversation many times about that. I'm into these. I just lost something.
I guess so with figure arts, Hasbro has no incentive to make them good because people just buy the figure arts when they want quality.
But I think with Star Wars, I agree with you because I don't think that the Star Wars black figures are the end all. Like, they're not satisfying
not even
enough.
close,
No,
I don't think.
But I think Marvel Legends, for me personally, they satisfy my need for that superhero figure more than
they're pretty maxed out.
Yeah,
I mean, they're good. They're really good.
Spending $70 on like an import figure. Like I mean. Import figures are exhausting because now every company is doing, like, there's May Effects, Figuarts, and Reveltech, which I'm sorry, I know that we talk about this a lot, like, Reveltech is just not for me. Like, I saw that new Wolverine and it does nothing for me. But people like it. It just like it's weird, but
yeah, it's like its own disposition, like it's its own format.
Yeah, it
I'm not
is.
into
You're right.
either.
It's just not my thing. But I was also thanks to Andy, he found me the Jareth Goblin King.
Sweet.
Well, I mean, look, did you see Labyrinth as a kid?
No, I saw it at an older age.
Okay.
You know.
So you have no connection to it?
No,
Okay.
I was like, yeah, this movie's pretty cheesy.
Well, you know, I constantly shit on McFarlane toys because they're completely uncompetitive in the action figure market with their red, what are they called? Like the color tops figures, you know what I'm talking about? Where they're just basically like
statues that do nothing.
Yeah, like who cares? Like that's totally 1997. I don't need that. But you know, I got to be honest with you. For about $20, I think this Jareth Goblin King like fits its need. Like I had the neck of her.
David Bowie.
Yeah.
What else you want? Yeah.
You know what? The only thing that they screwed up on is that they needed to give him more junk in the trunk. No, not trunk. I guess it'd be junk in the
his package.
Yeah, he had a big package in the movie. Like
Crotch shot.
Right on, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So like that's the only noticeable flaw I've seen on this is that he needed bigger junk. But I think it's a good figure. I mean, it is what it is. Like how much of a like action pose do you need Jareth the Goblin King in? You know.
I guess not much.
Not much.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, as long as I can move the arms and the head and whatever, I'm good.
This is a bummer to me, man.
Apes.
I don't understand what you're. That's an old. First of all, that's an old toy. But
Okay,
but
the face sucks. Is this supposed to be Caesar?
Yeah, definitely.
Like I'm asking because it really doesn't look much like.
I think you're kind of crazy, but
dude, no. You think this looks like? You think this looks like Andy? Like Andy Serkis, he has eyes, man. I mean,
Yeah,
Caesar in the movie looks like fucking Andy Serkis. I mean, this
You
just
think
looks
so?
like an ape with a.
yeah,
He looks generic.
In your defense, they did a closed mouth version that looked a lot better.
I wish I would need to see.
But
this
we both. By the way, the reason why I brought that out is because we both saw War of the Planet of the Apes finally. And I just want to say, I think that was the best and most convincing CGI. What's the actual like technology called? The motion capture
I guess.
that I've ever seen in a movie.
Yeah, it looked physically real. It looked photo real to
Yeah.
me. Like all of it. I didn't think for a second I was watching a cartoon.
No.
I think that movie was 90% cartoon.
Yeah.
Like it was mostly apes in it.
It was pretty mind blowing, right? I
Yeah.
mean, like whether you like the movie or not, which I did like it.
It was real for 2 hours for me at least.
Yeah,
I was
me
like,
too.
yeah, it's sort of real, man. It was it's good.
Yeah, and Woody Harrelson's always cool. Like he's just one of those. He's like Jeff Bridges. Like he automatically just gets cool points just for being himself. Like
Yeah, especially when he's a villain.
you think, yeah.
I like him as
He
a
looks-
bad guy.
Do you think it's because of his character in Natural Born Killers that just immediately made him always be thought of a villain? Because
It
before that,
helps.
he was Woody from Cheers.
Yeah, and he was a guy. What's his face in Indecent Proposal? I mean,
I
like
didn't
him
see
as
that movie.
I like him as a good guy too.
Yeah.
But it's just like
He's got crazy eyes,
got
right?
crazy eyes, and it's like in Apes. I mean, they totally ripped his character off of Apocalypse.
Apocalypse Now. That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
I mean, I don't know that, but I'm just going with it.
No,
That's
no,
what
it
I
makes
thought.
sense.
He was so I can't even remember his name.
Yeah,
Marlon
I can't
Brando.
either. I can't remember what
In
his
that
name
movie,
is.
but
Yeah, no, you know what? And he's going to be in the Han Solo movie, which I guess they just wrapped filming of that. I have no excitement for that movie at all.
you will. It's gonna be
Yeah.
good.
I think so, but what did they refilmed like 80% of the movie? Is that
Really?
what- I
How
think
far
that's
did
what I
they
heard.
get into filming? I mean, they didn't get that far,
Not
did
very
they?
far. Like
Those boners had to go. I'm sorry. They can make a cute Lego movie, but stay the fuck out of Star Wars. I'm
Yeah.
glad they're gone.
I mean,
Like,
it was probably a good choice, but the Lego movie was great. Like, if I'm going to base it on a movie, I'll be like, yeah, clearly they know how to make a good movie, but I mean, how cartoony are you? Cartoony in the sense of I haven't seen Thor Ragnarok, but I heard it's really like tongue in cheek and humorous. Like, I don't know if I want Han Solo like that, but I don't want a Han Solo movie anyway. And it's not me just being like, you know, I don't need to change my history and my introduction to that character. It's totally cool if you want to do a Lando movie. I think an Obi-Wan movie is cool with me, but I don't know, Han Solo is sacred ground to me.
Man, I don't care.
You don't
I'll
care?
take whatever they give me. I mean,
Look.
I don't think I can handle an Ewok adventure again. But the whole thing is, they've starved us of characters that I've wanted to see for so long. Like the Ewok adventure. Everybody wanted to see what happened to the characters that we love. No, Lucas wouldn't touch them. So I'm sort of glad it's like they're selling out now. They're selling out and they're giving the fans what they wanted. I sort of welcome it. I mean, I'm scared that they might wreck my Han Solo experience, but... You know,
I'm starved for Star Wars. It's just let's go forward a little bit.
They're getting that too.
Yeah, I am scared. I know that we touched on it a little bit, but the Last Jedi trailer, the new cuts and all that, dude, I'm super excited. I think I figured it all out, but
so does everybody.
Yeah,
I mean, everybody's figured it out, and no one agrees.
Yeah, so. I know, but I can't wait. The crazy thing is that's only like 2 months away. Yep. It's crazy.
It's gonna be good. I think it'll be pretty good.
It is gonna be good. And then other than that, like Stranger Things 2, we haven't talked about that. I went through it in a day. Yeah. Everything was good. I mean, I'm assuming that anyone who has any interest in Stranger Things has seen it by now. Every episode was good, but episode 7 and
episode 7 was terrible.
It sucked, dude. It made me want to go back to Hawkins so bad. But are
they going to use her in future? Are they going to bring her in as a character?
I think it gives them an option.
Yeah, it seemed like they were trying to like cast a real like, oh, you're going to get some of this shit, and I mean. So apparently there's 9 other people.
Oh, really?
Well, she's 11, and she's 8. Yeah. So I mean,
that's true.
I don't care. I don't want to see that because that takes the mystery of it away. You know.
Look, here's my thought of it: is if they write good characters like they have, then I'm on board. Because the one thing I will say about Stranger Things 2 and 1 is I liked all the characters. I liked them all. Like Which I will say, Sean Astin is a national treasure. Like,
yes, he is,
isn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, he can do no wrong, and he's like,
and especially because it's sort of like I know they're not related, but it's the perfect demise of Mikey from the Goonies.
Yeah.
Like it's not related, but you think about it, like, yeah, that would be Mikey as an adult. He'd totally fucking hook him up.
Like a cheese ball.
Yeah, like he'd end up being a cheese ball and totally be like the guy to save the day.
You're right.
Like, and it's just I felt in a lot of ways in it that like they were paying homage to a bunch of shit.
Yeah,
like Aliens. I don't know if they did or not, but even the whole part where like,
well, Paul Reiser was in it.
Well, Paul Reiser, but he was good. But the whole part where he's like sitting back watching the soldiers on the cameras, it felt like Aliens to me. And I'm like, am I just putting that together on my own, or did they actually?
I think there's probably like
some nerd feel that too that wrote it, or
I think so. Yeah, I liked it, and you know what? And to go along with it, I liked Steve. Like Steve was supposed to be like the villain, and he ends up becoming like one of my favorite characters, and he's like the one I should hate the most.
Not anymore.
No,
I mean, he's a badass of it, you know.
He's the babysitter, dude. Yep. He's the babysitter. Yep. Since we're on Stranger Things, for my my wife went out and found me. If you're not familiar, they do these Funko Stranger Things. They're like the reaction figures. I'm finding it at Target, and they're only $8, which is like the right price. Like the Funko reaction figures, they had a lot of missteps. They added articulation, better sculpts, and they took off the name Reaction because I think Super 7 owns it. But these are $8, and this is a Chase figure. As you can see, it says super huge Chase.
Collector's edition. Yeah. Oh no.
But I gotta be honest with you, like I've had a lot of fun collecting this figure line. Like they're good and they're cheap. They're the right price. They're $8. $8 is so much better than $10. I don't know why that $2 makes such a difference, but and did you notice this wheel is upside down? That's kind of cool.
Sweet, yeah.
That's kind of cool. I've been really into these Stranger Things figures. Like I think they're really fun to collect, and like that's why I'm in it.
Let me see the back of the box.
Yeah, don't damage that package.
Because it's a Chase edition.
Yeah, it's a Chase edition. I was very excited to get it. Like I was way more excited than I should be. They make a Chase Demogorgon with like a closed face. Sweet. And then they make a Chase 11 with like a blonde wig.
Sweet.
Yeah, no, they're really, I gotta be honest, they're really fun to collect. Like, it's amazing how a toy line of essentially 13-year-old kids is fun to collect. Like, they don't really have, like, they're not like, you know, super armored guys. and I've been enjoying it.
Do you open them, or you just leave them in the packaging, or like?
I got them all in the package, but they come out with 3 packs, and I bought those. Like I think I pre-ordered them a while ago, and I
saw those at Walgreens.
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh really?
Pretty sure it was Walgreens.
Yeah, no, it's very possible.
Yeah.
So I opened up that set, and that set of the 3 packs is $20. So you're like looking at like $7 a figure. And then I bought the Carter ones. I wasn't going to, but I just I got into it. It was fun to try to find them. Other than that, like honestly, like oh, you know what? Heads up, if you have oh yeah, okay.
That's really sad.
Oh come on, dude.
That is a sad state of affairs.
Yeah, but it was my birthday gift from my son.
That's sweet. Okay.
Yeah. So all of a sudden, yeah. It's okay, but yeah. I mean, it's a truck, but. I love it.
With an Optimus Prime on the bottom.
Yeah. What is with that? That's like, this is like, it is.
That is the ultimate of simple transform.
Yeah.
Sweet.
But it's all little things right now. Like I'm ready for that Diaclone Big Power.
That will be a big thing.
I'm ready for that Alpha by Evolution, and if you're not familiar with the Evolution Alpha from Most Piata, like. It's done by the company Evolution, and
we did the VF2. They have a terrible history of making bad toys,
but they showed pictures of a new Tetsujin 28. I'm into it.
Yeah, I mean, it looks okay for something for a Tetsujin 28 that you can pull panels off of that still doesn't do anything, man. I mean, and it's pretty like. It needs elevators. It needs stuff. It definitely doesn't have that. I don't think so. I mean, I don't know.
The one thing I like about it is, I'm gonna be honest with you, like Tetsujin 28, like most of his renditions, I'm not into it. I'm not into
I like the 70s one.
I'm not into a big fat looking robot.
Me neither.
Like I like the one where it's very mechanical, and that goes to my general taste of not really liking cartoony looking robots. Like I like a more mechanical, realistic looking robot.
I like the Godaken one. That's the 70s version. That's a sweet one.
Man, I can't believe you had that. That was amazing. Do you ever miss it?
Not really. I mean, it's cool, but
it was a grail piece. Like
I got so much money for it, though.
You did?
Yeah, it doubled what I paid for it, so I couldn't.
I remember when you got it, like it was broken and everything. Yeah, it was still like
I paid $350 for it in 1994.
You couldn't buy a fist of that for $300.
I know,
anymore, could you?
Nope. And I bought it like I found during AOL, a place on the internet that didn't have pictures. Called a guy and asked him about it, and I'm looking for this. Yeah, it's the guy's huge, Steve Agan.
I've heard that name.
Yeah, I think he's still into the.
I remember it was a chase. I remember it was like a big deal. Like now it's like when you're looking for something, you could essentially just type in, something, and eventually you'll find it. But back then, like you had to go through. Do you remember?
No eBay?
No,
you had to go to online.
Do you remember Toy Shop Magazine or the newspaper?
Yep.
Dude, I used to go through that when we used to get it in when we worked at the comic book store, and I used to seriously sit there and call these guys and ask if they had things, and it's a weird circumstance to think of now because toy hunting doesn't work that way anymore. It's completely extinct.
You go to eBay and type in what you want and find it.
Right, pretty much. And even eBay, I mean that's pretty much it. It's not even it's not even as fun as early eBay days was fun because it was auction style and it was new. But now it's like when you find something, everything is pretty accessible.
And everybody knows it now. That's a whole thing. It's like, I mean, I guess there's still, you can find hidden gems on eBay, but...
Oh, most definitely.
But most people know what they're selling.
Yeah, absolutely. And they know how to look it up. Like, every once in a while you come across an accident where, or ignorant, but, and that's why, flea markets are still fun and things like that. It's just that those are dying in the same way that, Toys R Us is dying, so it's just
My Man from Uncle Megatron was an accident. Some guy thought it was less because it was a knockoff of Megatron.
Oh, really?
So I got it for $7. I got it for $100. And
Oh, really? I don't understand that piece. Is it actually a licensed Man from Uncle toy? Or does it just look like that?
I don't know how it works. I mean, the box even says Man from Uncle.
Oh, it does?
It's got the dude on it. Yeah, it says Uncle.
Okay.
The name of the toy is Uncle. And I don't know, I mean,
was it made to look like that, or was it a licensed piece? or you don't know? I mean, you have no idea.
I mean, it's Takara.
Okay,
it's got to be
Takara.
licensed.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
It's interesting.
Yeah, it just had like a dude on it, like an animated dude. It was a sweet package. It was a sweet package.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Last thing I want to note is if you have Five Below stores near you, they're selling these Mattel Ghostbusters for $5 a piece, and they're worth every bit of $5. Like,
who are you gonna call?
Yeah, that Five Below is who you're gonna call. They also have some of the Marvel Legends for $5 a piece. Again, if you're watching this like 6 months from now, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck? I can't find these." But if right now in November of 2017 you hit a Five Below, these Ghostbuster figures are worth $5 a pop. Pick up a set. I did. Actually, I picked up a stack of them because I'm a hoarder. Anything else you got? Any movies? Anything? Any tidbit of action? We both seem to be just sort of like
trying to think.
Just waiting for the storm.
Good. What do I watch?
I don't know. We talked Stranger Things.
Check out Raw, everybody. You want to watch a good movie?
Raw
check out
by
Raw.
Eddie Murphy.
No, it's it's some French film on Netflix. You want to cringe? Watch Raw.
Okay, so it's one of those.
Yeah, it's about,
I'm gonna skip that
girl who goes to a veterinary school and she's a vegetarian, and by the time she gets done hazing, she needs to eat raw meat to stay alive, and it's pretty good. Yeah, it's awesome. Watch Raw.
All right. Well, on that note, please subscribe, and until next time,
Nerd out.
Crotch shot.